Hello?
Hello!
Oh,
We can all
sorry.
hear each other. How amazing.
Yay!
Wait, is Charlotte talking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I just zoned her out.
Or hate you so much.
Right.
Ruffle.
So, yeah. Revolution Stage 4. It's very red.
I seduced the dragon.
We got to loot.
Oh, right, we have to loot. That's right. Okay.
Why must you desecrate bodies?
Because I want money.
There's a, okay, let's keep an initiative just to keep it straight. Leo, you up first. There's a knight and a thug and 4 guards, I believe.
Oh, the thug, please.
The thug, please. Alright, roll investigation.
Let's hope for some hood rat shit. Oh god, I thought that was a 1.
That would have been crying funny to start on.
It would have been awful. An 11.
An 11, you find an ebony dice set, and it's called a lucky rabbit's foot. It's a homebrew thing. Just you get a point of luck once a day. You'll have to look in the book and see how luck works. But
Okay.
yeah, who's next? There's still the knight and the guards. Oh wait, shit. We're going to initiative. That's right. I'm sorry. Pale's up next.
Yeah, I'll deal with the knight.
The knight. All right. Roll investigation.
Will do. That is a 14.
He has on him, very obviously, he's got about 30 platinum. Kind of like, it's like a fanny pack. It's got like, it looks like a bug out bag. Like he was planning on running unless he died. Like there's like rations and shit. I'll give you a full list of what that does later if you remind me.
Yeah.
But yeah, just Knight's bug out bag. I'll tell you what it does.
And yeah, I also just say a prayer for the dead bodies like I've been doing.
Okay. Sparkle, you're up.
Alright, I guess I'll loot the guards.
Okay. Roll investigation, please.
Alright. 16.
A 16. You find another probably 20 platinum on each of these guards. You reckon they were guards like of this knight, like they're with him, so that's when they're rolling so deep. And also a potion of growth.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Okay. Also in this round, the kind of flavor actions is Glamora hits Steven twice, does about 24 damage. Ash attacks Glamora but misses. Lewis moves Flaming Sphere to Glamora, and she crits on her save, and casts Eldritch Blast but misses again. Steven hits Glamora twice, does about 50 damage. Claire attacks Glamora but misses both times. Misses with a 24, which is so annoying, but then also I made her, so I can't be that mad, and anyway. I think Claire hits her like once in this entire fight. Anyway, so are you guys running to the next stage, or what are you doing?
Oh, yeah, let's keep on moving on. Let's keep going. We gotta get that princess.
Yeah.
Yes, we gotta get the princess.
You guys
Yeah.
move on to the next stage. You're literally, this is the stage right before the Rose Cap. You're at the gates to the Rose Cap, which is where all the official city business goes on. It's the couple 100 feet across synthetic ruby with a rose cut into it. And standing before you, Pale, do you want to make a perception check? Or I guess all of you want to make a perception check as you're running towards this front gate.
I would love to.
Gotcha.
Perception. That's a 12.
A 12.
A 2-teen, if you will.
18. Okay.
11
24.
for me. Oh,
11 for you, and then a 24? Yeah, so Sparkle, you definitely notice this first, and then you all notice, but not as Sparkle, you can probably see it and warn people. You realize that up ahead, this one who's standing very up in front, this priest right here, is head priest of Tyr, Gorvnal the Wolbeck himself. And one of the mages, or both the mages, one of them is Eason Dane, he's actually an Asimar. He's a descendant of one of the past champions of Stoldenari, who's good magic. And then the other one is Angmar de Bolbeck, who is Gorvnal's brother. But so they're standing there with 5 other guards, who are kind of the last stand as, people are rushing in and trying to get into these front gates. There are dead bodies everywhere. Yeah.
I just kind of say, let's just wait. Maybe I can at least get this guy and his brother to kind of back off. I just kind of... Are you guys good with that?
Fine with me.
Yeah, sounds good.
Alright, I kind of put my eagle against me. I'm just kind of walking up. Gorgnall? What's going on?
He kind of gives you a laugh as he wipes blood off his face. Taco, fuck. And sorry. And
Did Gorgnall say that?
no,
Oh, okay.
a flying taco hits him in the face. No. But he wipes blood off his face as he kind of runs to meet you and he says, "You were fucking wrong about the cultists leaving."
Wait, this is them?
He points a shaking hand. He's shaking because he's in disbelief at Stephen Puyo, who's fighting Glamora Lestern.
Yeah, we were just told to get up here and protect the princess, to get in, help the mages, and help. This is a lot. Gorgnall, this is a lot.
He said, "Aren't you friends with them? You didn't know about this?"
How truthful do you think they're gonna be?
Roll me a deception check.
Ruh-roh. 8.
An 8. Looks you in the eye as fighting continues around you. You can even see and almost feel that there are some explosions happening down in the industrial district as more and more becomes alight. And he looks you in the eye and he says, "How fucking dare you? How far
has
have
many
you fallen, Pale?"
Justice has many forms, and you know that the people running this place are not just. And if you're going to tell them that they are, then you are so much further gone than I have ever been.
Says you traded death cultists. You traded Tyr over death cultists. He points to dead bodies of civilians and soldiers and mages and other people who are around here. There's probably 20, 30 bodies just in your eye line. He says, "All this? I'm blaming you for this." He points up at Stephen and the other people swarming Glamora Lestern. He says, "You knew about this and you lied?"
And how many lives would have been saved if you hadn't brought Glamora here? This could have all been over by now.
Everyone roll me initiative again, please.
Time to kill Pale Boss.
He's just... He's like, oh, no.
It's just initiative, it's fine.
Wow.
A 1 is not great. I mean, it's a 4 because I got a +3, but still not great.
I got a 3.
Oh, everybody rolled low. That's fun.
Oh, Oodles, the dice gods are angry at us.
You can't even put them in dice jail. They're virtual dice.
Hack the system, put them in dice jail.
You have to refresh the app and make it go back. That's how you put them in dice jail. Alright, first up is Sparkle.
I'm just gonna hold my action.
Okay, what are you holding it for?
I'm gonna hold it.
Like when somebody does something, you're gonna do something, or?
Yeah. Yeah. If somebody from the enemy side moves closer, I'm gonna fire a spell at them.
Okay. Next up is the enemies. Gorgnall is going to, I think, just run up and try to fucking hit you with his mace pail.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Okay. Or would you have moved up to talk to him?
Oh yeah, I would have been up and all up in his business.
Okay. He got a nat 1.
Oh.
He is resigned to killing you, but is not very good at it. Alright, next up, or the another two, these guys are gonna run forward. You could use your held action now if you wanted to, Wanda. These guys are gonna move up forward here. Sparkle. Shit, why do I do that? I don't know why every time And
It's okay.
It was Wanda for a long time.
yeah,
I know, right?
Then Cosmo passed away.
Well, I can't move, so I can't really use my spell.
oh, you want to hold
So-
this when they get in melee?
No, it's Dragon's Breath. I have one more on
Oh.
a level 3 spot. I have no one to give it to.
Oh, okay.
I guess I'll fire a firebolt at the this here.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
But that definitely hits.
All right. Let's up the spell real quick. 5 fire damage.
5 damage. You kill this guard. He's already been beaten pretty bloody trying to hold this line. I'm gonna move him over here. Next up is... Oh, the enemies are still going, so they're going to try and hit, I'd say, Dennis, and then Donald and Pale with spears. The first two are gonna attack Pale. Not 1 and a 3. No, that's terrible. The next one's for Dennis. And then that's a +3. That's still a 9. That still fails. And the next one gets a 9 and does not hit Donald Denham either. Shit! Alright. Next up
Sounds
is...
like Gear Finds with Pale.
Next up is the NPCs. Donald Denham's gonna move 15 feet and take a prone position and try to shoot this mage right here. That's a 19. And he might even...
Wow.
Does he crit on a 19? He might. As some fighters can. I don't remember. No, I don't think he does yet. That might be a level 10 thing. But that's still 2d12. 2d12 is 4, 14 against this mage. Alright, so that's 22. And then next up... Alright, next up is... Dennis, who's going to probably run up to this to this guard right here. And he's going to cast... I think... just Firebolt, which I believe is a D10 when he hits.
Yeah, it's a D10.
Okay, yeah, he hits, and then a D10. He doesn't need to be that close, but whatever. He fucking kills them. And next up is Pale.
I'm gonna look at Big G. I'm just gonna stare him in the eyes and say, I'm not gonna kill you. No, I can't do that. But I'll bring you within an inch of your life if you don't stand down. So I'm just gonna hold until he tries to hit me again. I'm gonna hold. I'm not gonna do anything unless he comes at me again.
Okay. He'd say back to you, you can do that? Because you're the aggressor here? I can't not kill you, Pale.
That's fine. I completely understand. Just know that I won't kill you, and my friends won't either.
You're gonna have to go through me, bitch!
But yeah, I'm gonna hold until he makes a move at me.
Okay, next up's Leo.
Can my shout of encouragement to Pale telling the other guy that he's gonna have to go through me be an inspiration for Pale as a bonus action?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Pale, you're inspired. I'm going to reach into my bag of tricks.
Oh my god, okay.
Come on now, I've got 2 of them left. And I'm going to roll a d8. And that would be a black bear.
Hey, fuck. Okay, do you have the stats for a
Nice.
black bear?
Oh my god.
What was that?
Do you have the stats for a black bear?
I'm about to pull them up.
Okay.
It was almost an 8 too.
Oh no, I'm satisfied with the black bear. I already had my tiger.
Well, I mean, the bear's gonna be dead in 12 hours anyway.
Shh. Ooh, the bear makes 2 attacks.
It does?
Yeah. It
Okay.
has multiple
Yay.
attacks. So it can attack one with bite and one with claws. Good to know. But that's it. It was my bonus action, my action, and I don't want to move.
Okay.
That's it for me.
Okay. Now it's round 17, which means that Glamora attacks Steven twice, only does about 30 damage. Ash tries to attack Glamora again, fails. And in the air, Lewis casts Wall of Fire on Glamora, but only does like 30 damage to her. Steven attacks Glamora, does about 50 damage, and then Claire misses twice again. Then the layer actions for this round, since we're in stage 4, need to roll a d4, that's a 4.
Puppies for everyone.
What?
It just everyone gets a free puppy from the lair action.
Everyone gets a free puppy. There's another explosion, and because you're so high up close to this, the rocks are getting scarier because you're at more of a fragile part in the mountain, and it's been shaken so long. There's almost concussive amounts of explosions and gunshots and spells and what the fuck ever else. I'm gonna do my cool thing where I spin in a circle and randomly draw a circle. Oh, it's down here. It's down here, so it doesn't really hit any of you guys. But it's much worse when it does, so watch out. Then after that, it is Sparkle, your turn again.
I'm gonna move out 15.
Okay,
Touch Pale, and Dragon Breath.
cool.
At level 3 though.
Damn.
So we add a extra D8 if you hit. Extra D6 if you hit.
Cool. Doing anything else? Bonus or anything?
No.
Okay.
So that's 4D6s.
Alright. Next up's the enemies. Gorvnal the Bolbeck is, of course, going to try and hit you, Pale. And what's your AC again?
Higher than that.
Or actually, he gets a +5. But, so that's only a 17. Okay. Yeah, he just tries to hit you. And you said you were holding till when he did?
So I'm just gonna go equal right to the chest.
Okay.
Because I warned him. I warned the guy.
I think that's what was a +4. Let me double check real quick. Sorry, I was up on spells instead of that.
That's a +1. That's an 18.
18, that's exactly his AC.
Oh, neat. Let me roll the thing. The damage. That's a 4.
4 damage?
Yeah. I messed him up. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Give him a little taste.
Little okay.
Little appetizer. Little or devour.
Sure. This closest guard's gonna go for Dennis. And he's only got a +3, so that still misses. These ones are going to move around to get a better angle on Donald Denham. They're going to throw them. It's a miss. That's definitely a miss. Oh, I didn't do the mages for the first turn. Oh well. We'll do them now. Let me see. They've only...
Oh, darn.
Oh, darn. Yeah. Let me see. They're both gonna cast, or last turn, let's say, they were casting invisibility on themselves. And then, or it's greater invisibility, so even when they cast spells, it's still fine. This one's gonna do magic missiles. Which I believe is 3 1d4 darts. Yes. 9, 10, 11. So it does 11 damage to you, Pale.
Ouch.
Oh, oof.
Is that sarcastic?
Wait, what kind of damage?
It is...
Force
I believe
damage.
force. Yeah, force damage.
Oh, I don't think resistances.
Yeah, and
11, ouch.
the second one also does the same thing, because they both have that spell. That's only 10 damage.
Jeez.
I can't tell if that's sarcastic or not.
I mean, I just lost 21 damage, 21 health. That's pretty rough.
Yeah. Next up is the NPCs. Donald Denham's going to try to shoot at this mage again. And that's... Or actually, what's the... No, they have a 15 AC, so that's a miss. Does he... No. I think he's going to action surge and shoot again. That one hits. Okay, so 2d12. That's... 15. Okay, and then Dennis is going to, I think... He's going to use his last try of Vampiric Touch, because he only has 9 hit points, and he figures if he couldn't hit that knight 3 fucking times, he's gonna hit this guard, hopefully. Yeah, that's a 17. Okay, so he hits. I have to look up how much damage Vampiric Touch does, I'm sorry. I also discovered my key clicks are very loud, and I have to edit them out. Or do sometimes.
ASMR.
ASMR. There you go. It's 3d6. Okay, that's 11. And then you get half that back, so Dennis gains 5 hit points, and this guard dies. And next up is Pale.
I'm just gonna go and grab the Big G just by the chest, And just do a casual inflict wounds at second level.
Okay.
Casual.
Casual. You have to make a melee spell attack, right?
Yep. So that would be a 13. Oof.
A 13. That unfortunately misses.
That's depressing.
Sorry.
And then I just look at him like, again, just, we don't have to do this. We don't have to. We could both take a seat here and let it happen. Let justice take its course. But I get it.
As he's about to swing the mace at you again, he says, "This is justice."
Oh, that's so cool.
Thank you. Leo, you're up next.
Okay, so how is our homeboy doing?
Oh, Gorgnal?
Yeah, Gorvno.
He's not bloodied exactly. He's taken a few blows, but he's a healer. He heals himself, so he's at almost full health. I mean, he's haggard from fighting everyone else who's been trying to get up here.
I'm going to walk up to him. Oh, also, I'm missing a bear.
Oh, God, I think we get that. Hold on. What's a good bear? You want one standing up or laying down? How about a panda bear?
I mean, you go in
Sure.
there and kill him.
Like a black bear.
Here we go.
A
It looks
black bear with whatchamacallit?
what?
Tygo? Is that how you pronounce it?
Tygo?
Vertigo?
No, it's where like you're missing pigment in your skin.
Oh,
Koala?
no, that's a bear that was standing up. Let me pull the panda back.
He's so fat. Oh, there we go.
Is he next to you or what?
Yeah.
I'll give you control of him.
Oh, thanks.
All these goddamn animals.
You shouldn't have let me buy a bag of tricks if you didn't
You
want
know-
to play with that.
You know, you're right.
So I'm going to I'm going to go up to Gorvnal and cast Suggestion.
Okay, what is that? Save.
It's a 15 wisdom save.
A 15. He's only got a +3 wisdom. So it's 14.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm going
man.
to turn to him and I'm just going to say, Gorvnal, go home. And if you can, tell these guys to go home too.
Let me just read suggestion really fast to make sure this is right. Okay.
That doesn't seem very just. That actually seems kind of unethical, and I don't know how I feel about that.
Oh my god. You
The
suggest
target must
course
make
of
a wisdom
activity.
save throw. On a failed save, it pursues the course of action you describe to the best of its ability. The suggestion course of action can continue for the entire duration, up to 8 hours. If the suggested activity can be completed in a shorter time, the spell ends when the subject finishes what it was asked to do.
He's gonna come running back right after he gets home.
Go home and go to sleep
Wow.
and stay there.
That
Until-
is- And he failed by 1 point. I mean, he fucking starts
I mean,
walking.
nobody else has to listen to him.
He fucking starts
but
running.
Yeah. He didn't tell the rest of his folks to go home?
Okay, he tells them. Let me see if the
Only
mages
right,
know that
right.
he's... Okay, let me see if the mages know that he is charmed. They don't. Let me see if his persuasion is. Not good. So he starts running away, but they don't know why. Let me roll for these guards, too. Okay, one of the guards is actually, like, confused and takes a step back. That's a hell of a spell. Okay.
It's pretty weird, the guy, he was leading us in this fight, and then he just went home and started running away after this slutty-looking bard just touched him.
What is that? You need to make a character that uses that voice.
It was the darndest thing.
Oh, no, that was what I used for my druid lore ox.
Oh god.
Spoke for the trees.
And then, so the other guards are still here chilling, right?
This one's confused and like, what is Gorvnal doing? But this one's still like, what the fuck? And he's like, gonna fight you guys.
Alright, then I'm going to have my bear roar.
Oh my god.
And then go up and I'm gonna turn to him and be like, last fucking chance, bud. Does he move?
Oh, make an intimidation check.
I changed my color of my dice, hoping that would make it better. And it did. 18.
18? Yeah, he starts backing away
Okay.
from the goddamn bear.
Then, in that case, well, hang on. How far can the bear run? 40 feet. And these are each 5.
Mm-hmm.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Damn. I'm just gonna have the bear, like, run up to him and be like, roar! And just, like, yell in his face. But not do anything yet. I'm gonna hold the bear's action.
I think at that point he'd start backing away a little more. Is the bear gonna let him?
Yes, the bear will let him get out of melee range, but if he tries to attack anybody, the bear is gonna kill him.
Okay, he goes over here with his also confused and scared friend. Next up,
Wow.
it's round 17, which means that Glamora and Steven both look really rough. Like, they're down to probably 100 hit points each. Steven's at about 45, Glamora's at about 100. She attacks Steven, does about 30 more damage. Ash misses again. Let's see. Did I read 17 on... Oh no, it's round 18. I'm sorry, I fucked up. Yeah, so they're both looking really rough, and then Glamora does lay on hands on herself and heals her for 100, so she's back at like 200. And then Ash misses. So finally, Lewis fucking crits. He's out of spells, and he's done with using Eldritch Blast, and so he just fucking hits her with his, like, claws, which, when he rakes his claws across her, like, his own hand starts, like, flaking as it burns through the scales, and he's left with 1 hit point. Like, him hitting her and doing 6 damage, he got, like, 10 back, and he's literally has 1 hit point left again. Steven also takes a break and heals himself for 100, so he's at like 130. And then Claire finally hits Glamora and crits and does about 16 damage. Yeah, and then the layer action, we need to roll a d4. That's a 2, which means that another rock falls from the ceiling, and it's another big one. So let me draw it really quick. It falls here. Have your bear make me a dex save, please.
Yes, ma'am. Not the bear.
How many animals must Leo kill?
Many.
It's a 7.
A 7.
Bears are not very dexterous. In other words, dexterous.
Dexterous.
The bear takes 15 points of damage.
Where is his HP? Oh no, he takes how many points of damage?
15?
He's got 4 hit points left.
4. Oh, good.
The tiger is so much better. Fuck this bear.
Don't want to.
We're not into that kind of shit, Charlotte. I'm kidding.
But wait, if I was holding his action until he got attacked, wait, no. I was only until somebody moved towards him.
Yeah, he got hit by a rock.
Oh. I see. Poor bear.
Poor bear. You're up, Sparkle.
Oh, I think Sparkle said they'd be right back.
Oh, we'll come back to them when they come back. Don't let me forget. Oh, you're back?
Oh,
Okay. Your turn.
Really do anything.
Don't you have guns? Shoot at somebody.
I believe you have at least an equalizer. Like the pistol. Because you've gotten one from everyone from the Shadow Hands. You probably have another starter weapon.
Looking, my deck's in that great though.
Well, that's better than nothing. You have any cantrips you could use?
I got a firebolt. That's only range spell I have.
Yeah.
Alright. I guess we'll use firebolt on this card.
Okay. No, probably not. Alright.
10.
A 10? No, their AC is 15. Sorry.
Alright. This one.
Okay. Next up is the enemies. These guys are gonna run by, but Dennis is gonna have an attack of opportunity on this one. He's gonna hit him with his quarterstaff again. Because he's actually shockingly good at that.
Baby boy.
Oh, he misses this one. He only got a 10. Or he only got a 7, I'm sorry. But they run past him back toward Gorbnall. They're getting the fuck up out of here.
Yes!
But the mages, however, are probably not. They're both invisible, so I really should move them to the DM map, huh? So you guys can't see them. I think I will.
Oh! My
What?
bear can smell them.
Smell them?
It has keen smell.
Keen smell, okay. Oh no, I can't move them again. Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. Okay. Sorry, they're on a different layer, so I have to... Alright,
You're good.
next up... Or no, shit, the mage stuff to go. They have not many spell slots left because they've been fighting this whole time. I think they're gonna cast Magic Missile again, because while it doesn't do that much damage, it's reliable, because you don't even have to make a hit for it. I think they're going to hit... One's gonna hit Leo, or one's gonna hit the bear. So it does 9 base damage. Yeah, your bear dies, I'm very sorry.
You are not.
No, I'm not, really. But, the next
Okay, I
one...
just need to pull out another thing from my bag.
The next one's going to try and hit Donald Denham with that, so I need to roll, what is it, 3d4 plus 4? That's a 15 damage to Mr. Donald. So he's got 10 HP left. I need to mark off that spell slot for them. And so next up is the NPCs. Donald Denham is going to make... Actually, I think because you can't see them anymore, he's going to run up with the boomstick and just see what he can do. I'm gonna have him make a perception check to see if he can see. No. He's just gonna run closer. Oh shit, why can't I? Am I in the wrong layer again? Son of a bitch. God damn it. That's gonna fuck with me. He's just gonna run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's gonna run against this wall and try to get cover where he can't see anything. Dennis is going to... Ooh, he actually has a thing that could do this. He's got a spell called See Invisibility. Fuck yeah. I knew that would come in handy. He's gonna cast that on himself and shout it. He's like, they're up on the tower still. They're still up on the tower. Yeah. That's... I didn't think that spell was gonna be useful, but I had to pick divination spells for him. So...
Oh, yeah.
Alright, you're Pale, you're up next.
Ooh, okay. So I'm gonna run at, 30 feet, so 30, there we go. Are one of the towers within 60 feet of me? Like, I don't know what diagonals count as.
Yeah,
I'm good at math.
not me neither. I just count the same way. Whatever. It's close enough. They're within 60, yeah.
Alright, cool. I'm just gonna do a little Sacred Flame on this one, and I have to beat a dex 12.
Okay.
Or hit or beat.
Don't forget, Pal, you have Dragon Breath too.
Yeah, but I can't reach some of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got it.
beat that.
Sorry.
Oops. Well, I did my best.
Alright, next up is Leo.
Let me see. What do I want to do? 10-foot radius sphere. So they're up here. Well, that's bigger than 10 feet sphere, isn't it?
I mean, Dennis would have pointed. If it's an attack thing, then you would have disadvantage. But Dennis is kind of pointing to roughly where they are if it's an area effect spell.
Yes. I'm going to cast Shatter
Okay.
at this one.
Mm-hmm.
So, Shatter is a con save.
Oh, they're not good at those.
Oh, good.
No, that's only, yeah, that's just a 6.
Okay, they needed a 15, so they definitely failed.
Yep.
And now they're going to take 3d8 thunder damage.
Nice.
13.
13.
Wait, I add the spell attack? Or
No.
that you rolled?
When you roll to hit, you have the spell attack. If it says add your spellcasting modifier, then you add the 4, I believe.
Yes, yeah, I don't have that, so it's just the d8.
Okay.
For the 13.
Yeah, that's like half their health.
Oh, good. But that is the last of my second level spell slots, so.
Okay. Next up is, it is now round 18. Or no, it's now round 19. I'm sorry. I didn't write that down last time. 19. So, Glamora attacks Steven, only hits him once, only doing about 15 damage. Ash misses again with his rapier, and with his last spell slot, he could have used it to heal himself, but he's not going to. He casts Wall of Fire on, Lewis casts Wall of Fire on Glamora again, just a ray of flame. I believe it's, 60 feet wall, just trying to slam dunk her, and she only takes 16 damage, but still. Steven attacks Glamora twice, only hits once, doing about 17 damage, and then Claire misses both times, bringing herself to only like 5 hit points, just because the radiant damage coming off the two of them. Yeah, that's round 19, and so Steven and Glamora still look pretty fucking rough, even though they just healed themselves 100, because they take damage off each other every time they attack. So next up is the layer action. Roll a d4. That's a 1, which means that somebody casts Wall of Fire across the map. Not Lewis, but somebody else. I'm gonna draw it in blue, even though it's a Wall of Fire. Close my eyes, and right there. I believe Dennis is close enough, so he has to make a dex save. 13. Let me see what this mage's spellcasting modifier, or DC, is. DC is a 14. Dennis has a dex of 0, so he fails by 1. Let me see how much damage Wall of Fire does. I think it's 5d8.
You have to go save him there.
No, we're just about to see, like, Rage Drunk Pale.
5d8, yeah.
We're about to see War Crimes Pale.
He does 30 damage, which, Dennis only has 29 hit points to start with. So, Dennis is unconscious. Next up is Sparkle. Also, keep in mind there's a giant wall of fire here.
Right. So is it completely cutting us off, or are we still able to get around, like, this corner? You can't see where I'm pointing.
No.
This corner.
Yeah, you could get around. It's only where the line is.
Okay, I see.
I guess I'll go around the wall of fire.
Okay.
Let's see what that spell does. Hold on. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I have to do it too, it's fine. Have you got it yet, John, or are you still looking?
Well, I'm trying to figure out this cantrip.
Which one is it?
Minor illusions.
Minor illusion. What are you trying to do with it?
I'm trying to thinking about creating like an image.
What do you want it to do?
I want to try to scare off the guards.
Oh, the last two?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I think, so they have to make a wisdom save an intelligence check against your spell save DC to see if they can, to see, what is the image of? Just like the first scary, like a giant, something scary, or?
Yeah, something, like a ghoul or something.
Okay.
Scary.
Let me see if they can see. Nope. Okay, so one of them, this guy runs off with Gorvnal. Let's pretend they're off the map. But this guy knows it's fake, but he's still running anyway. Yeah. Let's say all the guards are off the map now because they're like, fuck this. You gonna do anything else, or?
No, that's it.
Okay.
That's my action. Sounds
good. Next up is the enemies, which you've got the two mages left. They are going to, I think, I'm not going to tell you exactly what they're doing because you can't see, and I guess Dennis would shout. He says, one of them is Misty stepping down, so you basically teleport a short distance, or have to go to the GM layer again to move them. Or that one's going to stay there. This one's going to Misty step down. And that's his action. The other mage is going to, I think, do they have one of those left? They have one left. 20 foot. Okay. So I think Sparkle and then, or 5, 10, 15. Yeah, so Sparkle and Leo, make me a dex save, please.
Already then.
Oh! Dexterity. dexterity save. That would be a 21.
21?
17.
Okay, so you both pass, but you still take half damage.
No!
Alright.
Let me do some math really quick. Yeah, so you each take 18. As this mage casts Fireball right here and makes Dennis fail his first death save.
Ain't no reason for that.
Are you guys still both up?
Wait, where did it come from?
Yep. I
It-
still have 13 HP left.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I'm still up.
it landed right here.
Okay, it landed there, but that doesn't mean it came from there.
No, and Dennis would be shouting that this one's on the ground nearish to this spot.
Okay.
The other one's still up here.
The other one's still up there.
Alright, next up's the NPCs. With Dennis shouting that one's over there, Donald Denham's going to run over 5, 10, 15, 20, 15, and just shoot his boomstick in the general direction that Dennis is pointing. So the mage has to make a dex save. And makes it, but he still takes half damage. The boomstick is a... let's see, within 10 feet. It's only a d12, so he takes 6 damage. And then Dennis is going to run up. And does he have Dispel Magic or anything?
Dennis is dead.
Fuck! Dennis is unconscious. Dennis is gonna make his first dex save. I'm so sorry. Thank you for catching me on that. Y'all coulda pretended and
Supposed to be
shit.
here.
Dennis fails his death save. So he's failed 2 now.
Dennis, no!
Is that
Dennis.
is that genuine or are you joking?
There ain't no reason for that.
Because as much as I'm upset that he steals away Pale's affection, I do still care for Dennis. Where's Jasmine during all of this? Is she at the tavern?
Oh, Dennis has probably put her in the Feywild because she would die instantly from the area effect. She's only got like 2 hit points.
Oh, I see. I didn't realize it was like that for the Fae.
Yeah, well,
I
she's
figured
only
they
a,
were hardier stock.
she's only a fairy, so yeah. Next up, that was the NPCs. Next up's Pale.
So Dennis is like dead.
He's got 1 death save left.
I use my movement and I'm just gonna do my my classic, the OG, stabilize him with Spare the Dying.
Okay.
Staple. There.
All right. Next up's Leo.
How tall is this wall of fire?
I believe 20 feet.
I see.
Yeah, 20 feet. You can see through it, I believe.
Okay.
Or it doesn't say. Or you should be able to shoot through it, but it's like a disadvantage or something. Because the flame's
don't
not
worry,
here.
that's not what I'm concerned about. So, I'm gonna reach into my bag and whip out my decanter of endless water.
I thought you were
And
gonna
I'm
go to
gonna
the.
shout, and I'm gonna scream, Donald, duck! And then I'm gonna just fucking slather the water through as I run through while carrying the decanter
Donald Duck.
of water, running towards the mage.
Did you say Donald Duck on purpose?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Make me.
That was 100% intentional. I already texted Matthew that I was gonna do it.
Okay. Do you use it as like a geyser?
Yes, I use it as a geyser, so it's 30 feet of water, 1 foot around.
Okay.
And I'm running forward with it and spraying it wildly.
Alright. You actually. Oh, is that going to delete everything or just that line? I don't know if I can move. Okay, so the wall of fire is halfway gone. Let me.
Yes.
It's gone about here. This is where it's gone. The green line is where it was. The blue line's where it still is. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah. Oh, and I was trying to whap a mage.
Oh, like hit it with the thing? Let me
Yeah.
see. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, okay. They have to make a dex save, right?
A strength save.
Oh, they're not good at those.
Yes!
Well, that's a... it's got a -1 strength, so that's a 12.
Yes! They had to make a 13.
Oh my gosh.
So now they can take 1d4 of bludgeoning damage, and they're going to be knocked onto their back. Let me roll the d4. They take 4 points of damage, and now they're flat on their back.
Nice. It's 1 or 2 more hits would do this mage in. Not that you can really see it, but I don't know. He's dripping blood that's not invisible.
Oh, we can see the blood?
What? That's horrifying.
Yeah,
Does the water wash it away?
a little bit.
Oh, and it's knocked 15. No, sorry, that's an object, not a person.
Okay. But he's prone, right?
Yeah, he's knocked on his back.
Okay.
Or she, we didn't specify.
That one's actually Eason Dane, who's a, mage of the city. They're actually an ASMR, but they can't fly.
You gave them all the names?
Yeah?
And
Okay.
families and children and dogs and hopes
Well,
and
no,
dreams.
because there was another kind of, like a story thread where you guys would have met the city council, but you didn't, but I already made their names just in case you did. Yeah. Anyway, who the fuck just went? Leo just went. That's right. Next up is round 20, which, by the way, let me do the math right quick. 20 times 6, right?
2 minutes.
Yeah, it's been exactly 2 minutes. All this. Glamora attacks Steven again, only hits him once. Ash misses again. Lewis hangs back because he has 1 hit point and no spells left, and if he attacks Glamora, he'll literally die. Either way. And so Steven attacks Glamora, does about, 50 damage. And then Claire misses twice. And who is this? Claire starts to see something. And you guys might notice in the thrum of battle that both Steven and Glamora are starting to crack. You can see...
Like porcelain?
Yes. There's the stuff that's been coming off of them this whole time, the, solar flares, and in Steven's case, darkness flares, I guess. It's as though they've been, like... You know when you twist a metal, a metal coil too far? And it starts to, splinter? They're starting to crack. And Claire notices this first, and starts to fly away as fast as she possibly can. Alright, and then the layer action. Let me just gloss over that.
Oh no.
That's a 3, so for round 4. As they're starting to crack, everybody make me a dex save, please.
Oh, shit. I should be way more dexterous as part rogue.
Fun deck phase.
I got it.
9.
Can I use inspiration for a save?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Ooh. Yes, I'm gonna do that too. Inspiration's a D6? I should know this.
It's a d6, yeah.
I got an 11 then.
11?
19 for me.
19?
22.
22. Okay, so let me see. The DC is a 12, so Pale, you still fail.
Yay.
You take 8 damage
Yay.
from another solar/darkness flare. Yeah, after that is Sparkle.
I'm going to move 10 feet right here and fire a firebolt in this vicinity.
Okay. Is that a dex save or an attack?
It's an attack.
Okay. It's you
Range
do
attack.
have disadvantage because
And-
while you can see, water and blood dripping off of them, you can't see them. So.
Yeah. Fire blindly.
Mhm.
Level 3.
Oh wait, when you attack somebody when they're prone, they have
I think
3/4
you-
cover. I think at melee you crit on them, but I think dex you still don't. Yeah, okay, never mind. Sorry. What's your total?
Well, do I have disadvantage or?
Yeah.
Okay. So, 11.
Unfortunately, that is a miss. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Next up are the enemies. This mage is going to get up And he's going to cast, I think... No, he's going to cast Magic Missile at Donald Denham. That's 15 damage.
Oh wait, is Donald ducked?
Huh?
I told Donald to duck earlier. Is he still ducked? Is he like crouched down? Would that make him harder to hit with the Witch Bolt or the Magic Missile or whatever?
No, because Magic Missile's not an attack. You don't have to make a dex. That's why Magic Missile is so crazy, because you don't have to make an attack or a dex save. You just hit. It doesn't do much damage, but you hit.
That's some bullshit. I'm not a fan. I was hoping with Donald being ducked.
No.
that'd be-
I mean, Donald Denham's AC is a 23. You are not.
Hot damn.
You ain't hitting this fucker except for anything but Magic Missile. Yeah, but he goes down to 0. And then the other mage is going to, I think... What's everyone's hit point situation right now?
I may as well be a wizard.
Okay.
A 10.
Uh-huh. How about you, Sparkle? That's cool.
13.
13. Okay. He's gonna cast Magic Missile on you, Sparkle.
Alright then. I embrace it.
He only does 12.
Okay.
So you have 1 hit point left. Okay.
It's only 12 out of your 13. It's no big deal.
I'm sorry.
No big deal. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I have another character lined up if she.
Okay.
But I really don't want her to die. But
Right.
if it happens,
I'll see what I can do.
it happens.
I'll see what I can do.
Next up is the NPCs. So Donald, having been hit with oh, he's unconscious. Shit. Have him roll a death save. 14. He passes his first one. All right. Then Dennis is going to run up here. I think he's gonna think that, or no, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I think he's gonna think that now's the time, if there ever was a time. He's gonna cast Wall of Fire in a diagonal up at the wizard that he can see. So that wizard's gonna make a dex save.
Whee!
Woo, Donald!
And
Not
what's-
Donald? Dennis.
Dennis.
All these names.
And his...
Do I get hit by it?
No. His spells casting modifier is a 16, and this guy only rolled a 15. Or no. Yeah, this guy only rolled a 15, so he takes 8d... Or no. What is it? I have to Google it again. Shit. He's going to cast... Oh no, it's... Yeah, 5d6... Or 5d8, I'm sorry.
Ooh!
14... Okay, yeah, so he kills this other mage.
Yay!
Yeah, he kills Angmar de Bolbak, which is Gorvnal de Bolbak, head priest of Tyr's brother.
Does his invisibility roll off?
Well, his dead body appears, yeah.
Alright, are there any enemies still left?
There's the one mage left,
Ah, got
Yeah.
it.
and they're almost dead. Next up's you, Pale.
I look over at everyone else. I'm just kind of like, I yell over to Leo. The mage or Donald?
What?
Pick one. Mage, Donald. Pick. Quick.
Oh, I'll take care of the mage.
No, what I meant.
Like, kill it.
I'm like, no. I stabilize Donald. Where's he at?
He's over here.
Yeah, I run over to him because I am a little heal man, and I just stabilize him because he's dying now.
Okay. So he's back
And
in.
then I just yell over, don't touch the other mage's body for reasons.
Not that one, the one that's alive.
Oh, I think I
know,
forgot.
It's a dead one.
Dennis still has like 1 hit point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, he got back up with 1 hit point, so now Donald Denham has 1 hit point. Alright. I'm so sorry I interrupted you. I'm so sorry. What were you
No,
saying?
it's first, I'm just saying, just don't touch the dead mage for reasons.
Okay, Leo, you're up. There's still one mage kind of in the corner, right next to Peo.
I can see the dripping, right?
Yeah. If any attack
Alright.
rolls still have disadvantage, but you could do an area, or you'd hit Pale if you did an area effect, but...
Yeah. Let me see.
Don't.
Can I just run in there and swing wildly with my rapier?
Yes.
I'm gonna run in there and swing around in big circles and figure eights and just try to whack. I can see where the drips are falling and I'm just whapping.
Okay, make an attack roll with disadvantage. Shit.
Well, let's just see how bad it can go. Whapping, get the fuck out of here. Well, with disadvantage on an attack roll, that is a 7.
A 7. That is unfortunately a miss.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Okay. Next up, it is round 21. And in this round, Glamora hits Steven one more time and does about, I don't know, 30 damage. And Ash sees what Claire's doing and sees the cracking, and he also flies away as fast as he fucking can. And Lewis hesitates for a second, but then also flies away. And Steven attacks Glamora one more time, and he crits one more time. I swear to God, I rolled this, I did not fudge it, and flaps his wings one last time and drives the longsword version of the communion blade into her chest, and Glamora dies. She splits into 1,000 pieces of light and goes supernova, which is a ability she has, exploding and dealing 500 damage to the surrounding area, split between whoever's in range. So Steven also dies instantly. It's like a shockwave splitting through him, and then he splits into 1,000 pieces of shadow, dealing 400 damage to the surrounding area. Lewis and Claire die as they fall unconscious with both those blasts and then fall off their brooms and hit the ground. Ash, with 8 hit points left, crash lands and lands on the ground. He breathes for a round, looking at the glowing dust of the champions left behind as it falls down from the air like snow. The communion blade falls to the ground and shakes Ash from his stun. He picks up the blade and runs to Claire and Lewis's bodies, casting Spare the Dying, before realizing they're already dead. And they already died as soon as Glamora did, and then again with Steven, and again as they hit the ground, and he has not a single spell slot left. Other cultists are running to them, fighting priests and mages who are giving chase. These other cultists help Ash as he casts Thaumaturgy and sounds the call of retreat, and runs with Lewis and Claire's bodies into Stone Garden's vast tunnel system.
So there goes our backup.
There goes my friends.
And there goes our friends. But we can't focus on that now. We'll have to cry about that later.
Yeah, I'll just start sounding like a breakdown of like slowly sinking in that this is all his fault.
Alright. Whose fucking turn? Oh no, it's the layer action, which I'm not even gonna roll this time. Those both explosions are gonna shake more rocks from the fucking ceiling. Let me close my eyes and see where they are. And the one one's over here. That's fine, that's nothing. Sparkle, you're up. There's one mage left in this corner area.
I'm gonna try a firebolt again with disadvantage.
Okay?
Does a 15 hit?
It does, exactly, yeah.
Alright. 1d10. 9 points.
9 points. This mage has
And
literally...
on fire.
is on fire too, okay. I have to remember that.
Yeah.
He has one more hit in him. It probably minimum damage on anybody's next hit is going to do him in. Alright, next up is the enemies, this last mage, who has exactly one spell slot left. I'm actually going to roll to see what they do. They're going to, one last time, I think because he's closest to them, they're going to cast Magic Missile on Pale.
I mean, rude, but okay.
Okay. He does 13 damage.
13. Oof, I'm down.
Okay. You guys still have potions of healing left and stuff.
Oh, I know.
Okay. Next up is Donald Denham and Dennis. I think Donald Denham's gonna fire another shot of his boomstick. Oh, no, it has to make a dex save. So that's only a 10. So the mage fails, and they're within... The guy is still alive because Donald Denham only did 2 damage. I lied about there being 1 hit left in him. They made several more like that. You have 9 HP more than everyone else? I mean, yeah.
I'm just amazed this never happens. I'm always the first one to die.
And Dennis is going to, so frustrated with no one else being able to hit him, he's gonna go around over here, this corner, and he's gonna cast Firebolt, I think, because he can see. So he does, which Firebolt is D10, and he still is alive. What the? Okay, he has. I'm not bullshitting you. He went to 9 to 7 to 4. All right. Next up is Pale.
Yay, I'm gonna try not to die.
Oh, is that a death save?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, question. Question.
Mm-hmm.
With the Future Sight, can I use those rolls on death saves?
Yes.
I'm gonna use one of them, the 10, on this.
Okay. Yeah, so you passed your first one, right?
Yep.
Okay. Pale, you're up. Or Leo, I'm sorry.
So, knowing that this guy can't have much left in him, I can't see him, but I've knocked him unconscious. Knocked him on the ground with water. I know that he's bleeding and dripping. I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery. I'm gonna say, you stupid motherfucker! Why are you even still trying? Your mother's disappointed in you. Your father is disappointed in you. Your whole city's disappointed in you. You can't hold off a tiny little revolution. You're a fully trained mage on the city council. We are just some random motherfuckers who just rolled up and just whipped all y'all's asses. How do you feel about yourself? Aren't you ashamed? And I do 2d4 damage.
That got personal.
Well, sorry. Yes, make wisdom. Yes, make wisdom.
It's only that's only a 13.
Oh, good. So he fails. So now I get to roll 2d4s.
If this doesn't kill him, I'm gonna scream. Okay, thank God, he's dead.
Yay!
With that last bit of emotional pain, he dies.
Just fucking shame. Alright, so now I'm going to run over to my good friend Pale, and I'm going to lift up his head into my lap as I sit down on the ground, and I'll gently open his lips and pour into his mouth a potion of greater healing.
Pale then drowns because he can't currently swallow anything, and now there's just liquid in his mouth.
Oh boy.
He'll be fine. Quit being a baby.
Okay.
Oh, shit! Except I just left it. Fuck.
What?
I'm moron. I didn't read how many hit points he would get back before I ever moved it from my inventory.
What kind was it?
Greater healing.
I believe that's. Let me look it up to be sure. Greater is 4d4 plus 4.
Oh, wow. You roll me up, but you're the one giving it to me.
4d4 plus 4. I'm sorry
take it.
that I rolled so low. That is a 13.
I will take it happily.
Okay. I think that. Okay, so Dennis and Donald both have 1 hit point each. And how's
Yep.
everyone else looking?
I have 10.
You have
1
10?
hit point.
1?
Yep.
Oh my god, I just healed all of you. Alright, I walk over to Dennis and I just tell him, you're done. Find somewhere safe. You're done. You're soon rest this out. Call Sparkle over. Cast 2 first level cure wounds, so it'd be 1d8 plus 1 twice. Oh dear God.
Wow.
So you heal by 4.
Yay!
That's all I can do.
Oh no.
And I walk over to Donald Denham and I pour my last first level spell, do the same thing for him. Because he's also 1, right?
Yeah, 1, yeah.
So yeah, that, and of course, yeah, so he heals 9.
Okay. Alright, so he's at 10.
And I just look around like, alright, Leo, how many healing potions do we have left?
Just gave you my last one, bud.
Ouch. I mean, thank
I
you.
have one too.
Alright, you may want to take that, Sparkle, because you're beat up.
And by the way, when you tell Dennis to go hide, he says, what do you... He's holding his stomach as he's bleeding, and he says, what do you mean, Pale? I'm not leaving?
Dennis, I swear to God, I will knock you out and just hide your body somewhere underneath these other bodies.
No, you won't. I go over to Dennis and I cast Cure Wounds.
Oh, okay.
I just stare at Leo like, do not interrupt my parenting.
1d8. Yep. He heals 7, so now he's at 8.
Cool.
Oh, I also run over to the mage that was related to Big G. Is that mage dead?
They are dead. Unless you wanted them to be alive, why?
I was gonna bring him back, just like I did with, what was his name? Tyrion Fenwick.
Oh.
Save that. We need that for later.
No, not a revivify. Oh my God, just to spare the dying.
Oh, that's right. It's cantrip.
You could cast Spare the Dying on them.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like,
Okay.
and then just, you know, kind
Wait,
of whisper in
which
his
one?
ear. The one who's related.
Okay, yeah.
Then just kind of whisper like, tell him I'm sorry, and I can't wait to hang out with him again, and I'm not going to that asylum. It's probably in pieces.
Nice.
And yeah, then I'm just like, all right, guys, we're ready to beat some people up. And again, I like to Sparkle, take your health potion now before we go in, because there's probably going to be some crazy stuff on the other side of the store. Probably not just the princess.
Do you want to loot also?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess Sparkle first. Roll investigation.
Alright. 22.
You find, on one of these mages, you find about 20 gold and a wand of magic missiles. It is empty, but you find one.
Cool. Okay.
And then, next up, Pale. You looting?
I'm just gonna loot some of the guards. I'm not gonna go into the mage. I'm not gonna let anyone touch Big G's brother either. Like, yeah, just let this one be.
Are you sure?
No, I'll let Leo do it.
Because I was going to anyway.
I figured. I'm just gonna pretend like I don't notice while I'm moving the guards. Like I don't notice that Leo is desecrating my boss's brother's body.
Okay. On the guards, you only find like 30 gold total.
Oh, wow, there. Okay. Finally, I understand why they took this job.
Some of it's like little stuff like lockets or watches. I just rounded up into gold, and you could take their arm.
I'm taking their personal belongings besides just money. That's fine.
You could take like little knickknacks they have on them, like a little like pocket knife. But I just don't feel like going through all that. And you go into a pawn shop, so I just rounded up into gold.
I'm gonna say I'm not Leo, where I take like their pictures of their children and all that.
I mean, you could take their armor and their weapons and sell it, but fuck it.
That feels wrong. You know, just take their money.
Okay.
They don't need it.
Really?
Uh huh.
How many shots does the wand of magic missile have?
I think it's 3. I don't remember what it is in the book. It's either 3 or 7. I don't remember. I'll have to look it up later. But it regains one at dawn or something. I'll have to look it up. But yeah, so Leo, you make an investigation check.
Yes, ma'am. Ooh, boy, howdy. And then my investigation is a +4, so that'll be a 22.
At 22, you find a lawful good candle of invocation.
Candle of invocation?
Yep. And about 30 gold.
Ooh, boy, howdy.
none of us can use it.
You're not lawful good?
Oh, I am, but, let's see what happens after we get to this next stage.
Okay.
Let's see where that takes me.
Oh, I just popped my back. Did y'all hear that? Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Nasty.
Also, before we go over Ida, look right Dennis like, alright, Dennis, you sure you're not going anywhere?
He says, I mean, I can't leave after Pale. I owe you my life. Me running
You'll be
away
10
and
years ago. But, if you're gonna be like that, I mean, if I can't convince you otherwise, alright, here, take this little stick I found. And I give him the wand of fireballs with the 2 targets.
oh god. Okay, he'll make good use of those.
Apparently it just makes stuff kind of seem like my dad. My real dad, not the dad. You get it. You get it. Fire.
Dennis's eyes glitter a little bit as he holds this in his hand, like the ooh, like.
Dennis, you're wearing loose pants. Please calm down. We can all just please calm down.
Okay. Is everyone ready to go to round 5, final round?
Oh, I would like to reach into my bag of tricks and pull out the final animal.
Oh, good
Okay.
God. Please be a parrot.
No,
I would like
there's
to
no parrot.
take a potion of healing.
Okay, go ahead.
Ooh. So I rolled a 2. It's an 8.
Sorry, what?
Oh, yeah.
It's an 8.
An 8, what is that?
8.
8. Okay. Yeah, what'd you name the last one?
The first one was a baboon, and you named him Bimbledy Boop.
You named it something from a Queen song, right? You named it something from a Queen song. Galileo. You named it Galileo. It's Galileo again. He remembers.
Galileo again. Yeah.
I have seen the other side, the unimaginable horrors that stood beyond the darkness.
It's you sent him to go find the gold lightning that Claire was making. He comes up to you and he goes, I couldn't find what that was, and I disappeared before I could find it.
Oh, that's right. The thunderbolts and lightning.
Yeah.
Very, very frightening.
You told me to run and I ran and I ran and I ran and I never found out what it was.
Well, I really appreciate you looking. Thank you so much. I'm afraid this task is going to be a bit more difficult.
That's okay. I'll do my best.
Alright. So it is. Oh shit! It's 8:40.
That's it. This next thing's not gonna take very long.
Oh, good. Okay, then let's do it.
Yeah, okay. So you guys go to stage 4. Or stage 5, I'm sorry. It's this huge room like this. You see Archmage Edmund Halfred holding Princess Delma Stonehammer at wand point, and before anyone does anything, Donald Venom slams himself onto the ground, sniper rifle in hand, and he says, "You let her go, you son of a bitch." And Edmund Halfred just laughs and says, "The reinforcements from Golgari will be here any minute. What chance do you have, Donald?" And Donald says, "Half a chance is all I need." And he's going to try and shoot him. And that's only... Archmage has a AC of 15. Donald has... Or he's going to use steady shot. Finally, he's been saving them. Or steady aim, I'm sorry. Deals additional damage. Yeah, so he does... What is that? If it's 2d12, 17 plus 4, so that's 21, and then it's another 10, so he does 30 damage in one hit, which this mage is almost dead, so this mage has probably 1 or 2 more hits in them. I'd like everyone to roll me initiative again, please. This will be very short, hopefully.
20.
20?
12.
12?
Yeah, cool.
Okay. Alright. First up is Sparkle.
Shooting firebolt.
Okay. Nice.
Obviously hits, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. 9 points of damage and he's on fire.
You do Sparkle. He only had 7 hit points left.
Cool.
You do the last shot on Archmage Edmund Halfred. And as he erupts into flames and burns, he shoots off one last spell into the ground, and the entire rose cap shatters.
Uh-oh.
I'd like you all to make dex saves, please.
Yay, dex saves. I'm sorry, a 9.
That's fine. A dirty, dirty 20, Matt. Alright.
Oh, God.
A 16.
A 16. What did you get again, Sparkle? Did you roll yet? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I rolled. I have a 9.
A 9. Okay, so let me see here. Dennis is going to cast Featherfall on you, Sparkle. And he's going to run this way. 5, 10, 15, 20. And as everyone, you guys all jump to the back as the rose cap where I've drawn it, it shatters as the Archmage casts his one last, what spell was it? I don't remember. But I think it's, no, what is it again? It wasn't Meteor Swarm, because that's too crazy. Just for flavor, he casts one more spell and it explodes and breaks the rose cap. That sucks. I don't remember what spell it is, that sucks. Anyway, I don't feel like looking it up either. Yeah, Thunder Wave at like 8th level or something, and he fucking breaks the rose cap. I'm sorry. But
Hey, future Bailey, edit this to a dope spell.
yeah, edit to sound cool. I have done that before. I edit out every time I say also.
That's dedication.
And so as you guys all jump back, Delma Stonehammer starts to fall, but she runs forward also, and Dennis casts Featherfall on her too. I'm gonna have her make a dex save.
Hey, can I have my baboon run and try to catch her?
Yeah, go ahead, have him make like an athletics check, so a strength thing.
Strength
Yeah,
is a 22.
your baboon saves the fucking day.
The
Ape, I'm sorry.
It's not a baboon.
Your ape saves the fucking day, and grabs her as the rose cap, a 6,000-year-old piece of art, shatters and starts to fall. And you hear down below, you can see down from the bottom of this place. And by the way, it's like a palace almost. There's statues and like kind of rooftop gardens. This is where the highest of the city live and do business. It kind of rises up like the box seats in a theater as this is the only place you can see real sky inside of Stone Garden up as you look up above, and the light filters through the rose cap down below. And as you catch Princess Delma Stonehammer, a plain-faced dwarven woman with long brown hair, the ape catches her and drags her back up to Dennis, and Donald Dennup runs up, and as he runs up, you guys can all hear from below screams as the rose cap shatters and, a couple tons worth of artificial ruby fall and land on people below. Also, you hear screams. Does everyone want to make me a perception check?
Sure.
That's a 23 for me.
23.
14.
14. 23, 14, 18. Yeah, you guys can see from the front gates of the city, it looks like people are pouring in like it's an anthill. You see mostly symbols of Pelor, as from religious types as they run in. You see probably about 100 adventurers, reinforcements from Golgari running in. You see the revolutionaries and the cultists had already started to pack up as their champion had fallen, and it seems like the revolution, though you've got Princess Delma Stonehammer, if things are starting to falter towards the side of bad. And Princess Delma Stonehammer, as you drag her up, she runs up into Donald Denham's arms, and it's like a romance movie. They kiss, It's like that. But she, gasping, says to him, and she says, everyone else already ran. Or no, she has a Boston accent. I can't do it right now, I don't feel like it. But everyone else already ran. They're gone through the tunnels. And Dennis, looking below, says, maybe we should run.
Can we run? I think they'd all get us.
Not if we go through the secret tunnels.
Maybe they won't get us now, but we'll be on the run forever.
Donald Denham takes a look of resolve and he says, I have allies in my cities with the Overrun knows. The only option I can see, and it's a long shot, as he wipes blood from his face and still clutches Delma Stonehammer, and he says, this entire thing was assisted by Thundersgram, the most anti-magic city in the world. I don't think we'll survive if we stay here, and we may not survive the trip to Thundersgram, but they would shelter us. And how do we leave after everything?
I get on my equal and just start walking towards him. Just looking to say, Donald, moment of honesty from you. Was this revolution really to help the people, or was it just to get hurt?
He looks at you and they're both hugging still, and there's a touch of shame in his eye. And he says, it was both, Pale.
I look over at Leo and Sparkle and just like back over at him. Then I look over at Dennis to say, you and I risked our lives in hell in a single stone room where magic would blow us up. With all sorts of different things for, I look back over at him, for you to just get someone you care about. And how many people died? I turned my back on my own priests.
He says, this needed to happen. This all needed to happen.
Oh. I guess we better start running.
Leo, Sparkle?
I mean, Can we look around and see if there are, like, any, like, cannons or anything? Surely this castle has some kind of mechanical means to defend itself.
I mean, there are some, like, at the very front gates, there are, like, bastillas, but there's... I mean, people are retreating. Your side's retreating.
Oh, I see. So there's no chance.
Not really.
Okay, then yeah, we run.
Okay. And that's where we'll... If there's anyone else have anything else to say as you start running?
I use my two my two only third level spell slots to send message. Or is it send message or is it
Sending.
Sending, yeah, sending. I send one to Ash saying, I understand why you ran. And I'm so sorry for what happened to your people. I'm forever in your debt. And I pray that you are the next champion to rise, and that we can still be friends. And then I send to...
Or wait. Ash replies back, this isn't over.
Good. And then I sent to Gorvnall saying, half of me will forever stand by what I've done. Half of me truly was tricked. I'll see you again in Thunderstream.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'll see you again wherever that may be. I don't want to tell them where I'm going.
Okay.
That would have been a bad plot hook, where again it comes back to me.
Anybody else?
Well, I have no way of speaking to my dad.
Actually, as you guys run through the tunnels, you hear more scuffling. And as you do, you see the shadow of someone familiar. It's Wade. But he's not wearing his usual armor. He's wearing black scale mail. And a symbol that Sparkle recognizes, as she's from there. You're still from Thunderscram, right, Sparkle?
Yeah.
Okay. You recognize that it's the symbol of Thunderscram on his armor. And he kills this one last mage that was hiding in these tunnels. And you see there's a half-giant next to him and two half-orcs. And they're both in the same matching black scale mail armor. and they both have heavy packs on their backs, and Wade turns to you guys, readying a gun to go and shoot you, but then he realizes it's you guys, and he says, "Holy shit, y'all really did it."
Yeah, I mean, I guess somebody had to do what they were supposed to do. I'm just kidding. I did not say that to Wade.
He says, "Are you guys... what do you... things looked bad. What are you guys planning?"
Running. Running. Quickly. Feet in front of the other. We're going there.
He takes out of his pocket, he gives each of you a ring of warmth. It's the shitty version. They last for 40 days in the cold, using them. He says, "Take these." He says, "I think we're going to the same place." Looks at Donald Denham, and Donald nods, and he says, "We can't travel with you in case they scry on us, because we can't be connected to this. If you remember, I've been a double agent for Thunderscram this entire time." But he says, "Take these," and then he looks at you, Leo, a little regretfully, and he says, "Did things work out with your dad? I haven't been down there in a day or two."
Oh, my dad and I were great. I'm just hoping I get to see him again.
He said, takes out a rock from his pocket. It's a stone of far speech. And he says, "I've been saving this to have contact with your father, but since my job's over, you take it."
Thank you, Wade. And I like tuck it into my pocket and I was like, "You haven't seen a squirrel, have you?"
"I haven't."
Okay.
"Where did you leave your squirrel?"
I left him at the bar, remember? Because I was worried about dying and him being trapped in the necklace for eternity.
Nope.
Isn't he a fae? Oh my god. He'll come back to you. You are so... Ugh.
"Hey, Leo.
Oh,
You can just
Yeah.
cast Find Familiar."
but I don't have Find Familiar.
"Yeah, you do. Abel Lorafiro gave it to you."
Oh, that's right. I couldn't figure out how to add it.
It's okay, just remember you have it.
Oh my god.
You need incense to do it, but
So if you kiss your dad, Gray shows up.
So
But-
if I what?
Oh, incense. Never mind.
Oh my god.
Oh
Get
my
out of
god. But, so Wade gives you a stone of far speech. He says, "I mean, I wish you all the best luck crossing the Winter Wastes." And he looks at Delma, who's not dressed to travel, and Donald Denham, who's got plate mail and guns, and that's it. And he says, "I can't do anything more for you, and I can't let you travel with us, because if they catch up to you, it's my ass, and Thunderscram's ass. But I wish you the best of luck, and I'll see you when you guys get there. I'll tell the king you're coming."
here. It was wonderful to meet you, Wade.
"I can't say the same, but I'll miss you guys."
Oh, I'll miss you. I'll miss all this. It's been something.
That it has.
Well, see you on the other side, man.
I'll see you. And the other people who are with you look at Wade like, "Who the fuck are these people?" But they march off into the snow through this tunnel down the back of the mountain up north. And you guys, when you're outside, you don't have to go to Thunderscram, but that's where Donald Denham thinks is the safest place right now. We'll decide all that next time. You guys can have a longer chat and stuff. But
Okay.
hey, it's Bailey Ford, your Dungeon Master. Thanks for listening to another episode of Cowboys and Illithids. I'd like to thank our regular players, Charlotte, John, Matt, Logan, and John. Thanks to Hip for drawing our thumbnail art, and the background music is from tabletopaudio.com. Right now, if you send in fan art of the show, I'm going to be putting it up in the YouTube video. Just send them to us on Twitter at @CIllithids or on Tumblr at Cowboys and Illithids. Even if it's a doodle on a napkin, we want to see it. Please like and share the show, and feel free to post questions or comments to us on social media. Thanks again for listening, and I'll see you in a few days. Was this okay?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm shaking.
Really?
I'm actually like shaking.
Yeah, but has this been worth the suspense and the waiting 3 months for? I hope
Yeah.
it was.
There were 2 nukes out of demigods, and it was also this dude could get laid. That's amazing. I'm gonna kill all them. Don't worry, only once he has his happy ever after.
Uh-huh. When he's forgotten you.
Exactly. Yes. Oh my
Justice.
God.
Justice.
I'm gonna have such a little. So Pale can never sleep again
Why?
because he knows what's waiting. He knows the dream that's waiting. He can never sleep again.
Oh no, from Tyr?
Yeah. Tyr's just waiting there with a paddle, just like, oh, he falls asleep. Oh, he gonna have something coming. And Pale's just like, I'm never sleeping. I'm going to Freddy Krueger avoidance route.
Oh god. I'm gonna drink Monster until I die.
Monster, bang energy, snorting lines of ginseng, you know. I just hope Terry and Fenwick's doing okay.
Oh my god. I don't even know where he is right now.
He's somewhere being beautiful.
Yeah.
And that's all that matters.
He's probably in Rivermouth somewhere.
Yeah. Oh my god, I had 1 spell left.
Yeah?
Just gonna use a burning hands on Donald next round. It'll be great. Next game.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, everyone make sure you have... I don't know how you're gonna add it on D&D Beyond, but make sure you have budget rings of warmth. They basically make everything 40 degrees warmer for 40 days. The regular rings of warmth is basically just air conditioning forever, but these are a cheaper version.
So you're saying they could be 1600 degrees for a day?
I mean, no.
Oh, I wanted thermite rings.
Oh my
That's a
god.
whole thing.
Alright, good night, guys.
Good night.
Like if in an oven it takes 40 minutes at 400 degrees, it'll take 1 minute at 16,000 degrees.
Right.
Science.
Good night.
Good night.
I'm gonna go shake for a bit.
Okay. Bye.
Right.